bro.
To renounce our hope and be in despair.
To renounce our what?
To renounce our hope and be in despair.
Give up your faith.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what renounce our hope. Our hope is lost. You know? All this, you know, Jake. You know, because that's how you know the Lord ain't going to just have us sitting around waiting. Like, just, what I'm saying, sitting around waiting, like, just. Like, you know how you see a bomb laid out on the street?
Right.
He done lost our hope. I seen a bomb in Midtown. He was laid out on the concrete with his head on his shoe. Like he was using his shoe as a pillow for his head. You know, we ain't gonna be like that. The Lord gonna have us lively. See, he lost his salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, some that don't got salt mean it's bland. You don't got, you like, man, you know what I'm saying?
I got a piece of bag club too.
Oh, you got some more? He got some more.
This is the root. It's the root for the word despair out of biblical usage definition. To be without resources.
To be without resources. Resources, man. Resource goes back to power. You know? Resource means back to power, man. So if you know what the real resource is, the real power is, you can't lose. You're like, shit. Hey, you know what the real resource is. Go ahead.
To be in straits. To be left wanting. To be embarrassed.
And the Lord said we gotta go through straits. The Lord said we gotta go through straits so we'll know his power. The Lord said, by strength shall no man prevail, meaning your own strength. And that's what these people gonna be dependent upon.
Yep,
you know, because hey, that's why the scriptures say, it was in Zephaniah, neither your gold nor your riches shall be able to deliver you in that day, because they think that's resources.
Yeah.
They think that they got the real resources. But the wisdom, not as understanding of the Heavenly Father's righteous judgment is the real resource.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To be embarrassed, to be in doubt, to not to know which way to turn.
Hey, the scriptures say that Israel shall not be confounded. He said they shall be put to shame, but you should be married.
Yeah. Have abundance.
You know, and have abundance.
Right.
To be at loss with oneself, to be in doubt, not to know.
That's what's letting you know that it's really about the war between you and yourself. You gave up the spirit when you were in despair. That means you gave up the spirit. You still alive, but you done gave up the spirit. You know? And you had on days like that where you being like, damn man, I don't feel like this shit, man. You know, I don't, you know, you be talking about work, but the scriptures tell you to work really like you're working for the Lord.
That's a goddamn demon, man.
Yeah.
That's what kept that doubt demon that jump on Jake to make him think like, you know, nigga, I had it happen to me.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't got the truth.
Yeah.
You ain't no man of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You play, you're like, man, hey, why am I here then?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, gotta be a reason. Lord, hey, well, he ain't bring me this far to leave me. hey, you gotta think like, man, hold on, man.
I said he never would have made it.
I ain't come here for nothing. Hey, you gotta give yourself them encouragement scriptures in your mind, like, you know,
That's right.
You gotta
Hey,
fight,
that's a faith
man.
booster though.
That's fighting though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's the flesh as you fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Say the flesh is weak, but the spirit is.
That's right. You gotta fight, bro.
Bring it out, bro.
Not to know how to decide or what to do, to be perplexed.
That's what Jake gonna be. Hey, not knowing what the hell to do. I don't know what to do.
Like a chicken with his head cut off.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Now this Jeremiah 15
Hey, look,
11.
to the point, I can't take this shit no more.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
They gonna be blowing their brains out.
I can't take this
Hey,
shit no
eating
more.
their kids and talk about cannibalism. But Jay can't be able to have a meal. His child, you know that cartoon where Sylvester, or I think it's what's the one that the cat that be with Tweety Bird? Is it Sylvester?
Yeah.
He was looking at Tweety Bird like a steak or something.
Yeah.
You know how they be hallucinating, thinking that they like. That's how they gonna be looking at it. That's how they gonna be looking at their kids, at their baby in that day.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a sneaker commercial like that.
Yeah. Hungry? Why wait?
Why wait?
Go eat your baby. That's food right there. Hey, like that wicked ass nigga, Lil Boosie. Lord say I gotta eat. They gonna feed me, right?
Right.
Whatever thought come to their mind, they gonna, wicked. They gonna have no type of righteous judgment in that day.
Yeah, that's it. In 16, they said how they gonna really they gonna continue to do wicked. Just gonna be on
And for all these things, they should not turn.
all these things they should not turn for their wicked.
Yup.
The water. Well, go ahead, Slack.
This Jeremiah 15 11.
Talk about.
Okay,
go ahead.
Jeremiah 15 11. The Lord said, verily it should be well with thy women. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in a time of evil and a time of affliction.
You gotta talk about.
Read that again.
That's pretty right there. Hey, you gotta back them up with Proverbs 16 and
It said the Lord Yahweh said, verily it shall be well with thy women.
Verily, meaning truly, it should be well with the elect. Right? The remnant. Go ahead.
Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well.
Oh, that's what I say. When a man's ways please the Lord. Right.
Bring it out real quick.
Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 7. And the reason when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Hey, and we've experienced that.
Lots of times.
You know, when we first came out here, the first test, just the 5 minutes, the first test of us actually coming out here and teaching this word was being harassed by the police, man.
Yeah.
Which we weren't here, we were down by the FedEx Forum. All right? But we knew, that this is what we're supposed to be doing. And if we commit to this, the Lord was going to make a way. It got to the point till this man was ready to lock us up. It went from being ready to lock us up to every time he saw us, you know what I'm saying? For a while, he was still throwing up the 5 minutes. Y'all still got 5 minutes. But then it got to the point, anybody would mess with us, he'll come ask us, "You okay? Y'all good?" He started coming to our defense. So the Lord can change the mind of your enemy who got hatred towards you to be your friend.
That's right.
You know?
Jeremiah 15 11. The Lord said, verily it should be well with thy women. Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil, in the time of affliction.
Right, because ultimately the one that's going to bring the evil and affliction upon you is a so-called self-proclaimed white man, beginning with the elites, all right? Which we finna work it into what the brother was saying, the mark of the beast, the MOTB, right? All right, Revelation 13 and 16. Joe Biden already set the legislation, right? Already set the legislation for these devices, okay, to be implemented into this system, into this society. Hey, pretty much causing your whole life to be placed within a grain of rice. All right? An implantable device under the skin, right? Read that last part again.
Okay. I'm going to read the NLT too.
Okay, read that last part again.
It said, verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction.
Right, in the time of affliction. Now, you can either fold and bend to the ways of this society, or you can stand stiffly for the name of the Lord. You can rise up against the evildoers. And those same evil people, that nation of people that's bringing these evil works on the earth, the Lord have them feed you. Hey, a brother had a vision that it was during the time of the mark of the beast, the MOTB, right? When he didn't have no food, and the man opened the door to the grocery store and let him come in and get whatever he want. and he got it abundantly and walked out. You know?
Spirit, bro.
So there you go. When a man's ways please the Lord, he make his enemies to be at peace with him.
Right.
Because the outcasts of the society are going to be those that don't get down with the NWO, man. All right? There's going to be a new way of commerce, man. Buying and selling. Go ahead.
Right, bro.
This in the NOT, Jeremiah 15:11. The Lord replied, I will take care of you, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Your enemies will ask you to plead on their behalf in times of trouble and distress.
Yeah. Hey, Jakes that was scoffing and, you know, talking down and looking at us like, you know, we didn't know what the hell we was talking about.
Right.
You know, they're going to be asking for help. And if the Spirit really be dealing with them to be in that repentive, contrite heart, then the Lord will allow it. That's why I say in that day, in that day, the Lord's going to have a special spirit on these people that don't understand the truth to be able to get favor with a man of the Lord, like these women, right? Isaiah 4:1, right? Matter of fact, grab that real quick, because you women, you really the ones that's gonna catch the most hell in these times, because nobody's prouder amongst our nation of people, all right, than the damn woman, man.
Right, bro.
The woman is really our worst enemy. The Israelite man's worst enemy is our own women, man.
That's Micah, man. Micah 7.
Yeah, you can grab it. While we shop, who got Isaiah 4:1?
Isaiah 4:1. Isaiah 4:1 This is Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. And the reason in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Yeah.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Yeah. You know, they're going to be some of the same women that despised you, that couldn't stand you, trying to get favor with you. You know? And really, this whole society is built and set up for women to thrive. Like, I remember Apostle Gabar going into the metropolitan areas of metropolis. That goes into a mother city. Cities were really built for women, you know, to be able to have that convenience. But the convenience is going to turn into that MOTB. The only way you're going to be able to get any type of goods, you know, is if you got that, any goods is if you got that mark.
Yeah, cause right now, the goods is what, Section 8? You know what I'm saying?
All that's going to be set up through that mark.
All they gonna, that's what they finna do. It's finna be a transition. So everything's finna go what, digital. So in order to receive them Section 8 vouchers and benefits, you're gonna have to what? You're gonna have to take the MOTV.
Oh, Biden said that America is going to revolutionize, if I'm using the right word, the digital currency. You know? Yeah, in December, right? Yeah, you put that. Hey, matter of fact, pull that up real quick and read it. Read that in the what you got in the group chat. The future of the microchip industry will be in America.
Yeah, cause like say it's already in China. That's why the man was said, don't be fooled. Because guess what? It's gonna come to America. It's in China already. What you think is gonna happen? It's gonna transfer to what? To here. Because what? Prophecy. See, prophecy is fulfilled.
Yeah, you got it.
You know?
Which is pretty much what the brother said. And you can read the source where you got it from.
Now this from Elder Yashawamba posted it on YouTube. This from Twitter. It goes into President Biden at 10:09 a.m. The future of the microchip industry is going to be made in America. Woo!
They're showing you. So what does that prove? That proves that America is Babylon the Great.
That's it.
All right, because guess what? They already got the microchip in other countries, in Sweden and other countries. It's already in full, it's fully operational in other countries. You got
the lady said, she said that it's already, they already got it intact. It's already here. They said how they gotta have
the legislation
people. How they gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, introduce to the people.
Right. Hey, and as a matter of fact, I had a vision earlier today of how they might flip it, right? Yeah. So the whole key is with this cash. Cash has to be phased out, right?
Right.
So the Fed prints the money. So how many people you think in the Fed, in the Federal Reserve, got print presses? Know how to print money. The engineers that made the print press.
Right.
How much fake money you think out there? All they gotta do is just push the conspiracy that, oh, it's too much fake counterfeit money that can't be identified. It's too much fake money in the society. And then in that day they like, from this day forward, cash cannot no longer be used.
That's what they want to do.
It ain't nothing for them to do that. It ain't nothing for them to do that. To come up with a scenario and just put it out there. Cash can't be used no more because it's too much counterfeit. Just something like that. And we can't trace it. Oh, Russia hacked the you know, they can say what the fuck they want to say, man. Go ahead.
Really quickly from this article called Ultimate Doom, December 13th, 2022, now called C-Day, buying bucks, Central Bank Digital Currency, CBDC.
December 13th, 2022.
Yep.
Hey, look up December 13th. Go on your calendar and look up December 13th.
And you know 13, when you know they give them numbers.
Oh, yeah.
It's Executive Order 14-067.
What day of the week is this?
067. Hey, you want me to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Hey, y'all Israelites too, man.
Yeah.
That's on the two. Go ahead.
They say,
Go ahead, brother.
they said, please understand the possible implications of the ultimate challenge to our free society. Any cash you now have saved outside of the banking system is invalid.
Already.
Yep.
Already. So it's here, man. You know, brother, go ahead and load up Revelation 13. Go ahead, bro.
It said it's invalid and will no longer be of any value when this process is complete.
There you go. And that's why they raised the interest rate 75%, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It say any digital currency you have in the bank may be turned off by government thugs for not obeying the correct party line.
So what they're gonna do is say you got cash money, right? It's invalid. Well, you say, well, that's all good. I got money in the bank. Well, if you don't submit to the MOTB system, like shit, you can't access those funds. Hey, you don't give a damn about your credit cards. Look, all your credit cards, personal information, social security card, background information is going to be your life in a grain of rice.
Hey, and then on that video too, what the brother was speaking about, it was talking about the cars. You know, it's like Jay got the old schools and shit like that. He said, it's going to be a straight up electric car. So guess what? Ain't gonna have no food. You know, no gas for the car.
Nah.
Everything is gonna go electric.
Yeah.
If I may add, they just came out with the new Dodge Hellcat, but it's electric.
It's electric.
Yeah, they just.
Yeah.
You see what it's headed to?
Already pre-saving it right now.
See what it's headed to?
They said
The fourth, they call it the fourth industrial revolution.
Yeah.
Right? Where everything is going to be digital, electric, a part of the Internet of Things, including you. Our robot finna come to fruition, man.
It said those selling precious metals for money will receive fighting bucks rather than cash.
Say they receive what?
Fighting bucks.
Biden bucks.
That's like Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Go ahead, bro.
It said no buying books, no food, rent, mortgage, cars, clothes, etc.
There you go.
Everything will be denied.
There you go. Total control. Hey, grab 1 Peter 5 and 8.
That's why I said, nor your silver, you mentioned earlier, nor your silver.
Neither your gold nor your silver shall be able to deliver you in that day.
Hey, one more. It said, it's one more.
Yeah.
It said, and they combined this bill with the 87,000 new armed IRS agents.
Man, these devils is moving, man.
What's IRS?
IRS.
Oh, the IRS.
Hey, what Biden say? He's gonna happen in 6 days, 6 months, or 6 weeks. 666, man. So these devils is moving, man. They moving through prophecy, man. All right, go ahead. Yeah, man. So guess what? Time is coming, bro. That's why we say the hour of temptation is where it's fastly approaching. So in order to make it out of there, guess what? You're gonna have faith, man. No?
Hey, you got 1 Peter 5 and 8.
This 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour.
Right, the so-called white man's whole sole purpose is to kill, steal, and destroy. Right? He's setting up this new global reset, ultimately to destroy you Israelites. Because he know the elites, beginning with the elites, you know, the secret society, the skull and bones, they really know that this Bible is real, man.
That's it.
They got records of things that we talk about locked away in the Vatican and so forth and so on, man.
They say, more than tell a lie, you got to what?
Know the truth. Yeah. So their sole purpose is to try to upset prophecy, all right? And in their pride, they believe that they can do it. They believe that they can stop the hand of the Lord from destroying their world. Go ahead.
Keep going on this up.
Brother got something else?
Yeah, I was Obadiah because you pride that hard to see.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 27 in the KJV. It reads, Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him.
Right. And America is the pit that the so-called self-proclaimed white man has dug. All right. And this system that the so-called self-proclaimed white man has set up is going to be his own downfall. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Principalities is demons. Democracy means the rule of the demons, man. Go ahead.
Against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's why we ain't for that we the people shit. Right? That's why we don't. The whole thing is to get you unknowingly. God damn, Jake. The whole thing is to get you, every time you get to talking about the MOTB, it's always a distraction, right? The whole thing is to get you unknowingly implemented into this system without being aware of the dangers of being, you're going to be in danger of hellfire. Without you knowing you're in danger of hellfire. Without you knowing that you're going to be destroyed. Because he's going to sell it to you like it's a thing of safety, peace, and safety, man. Go ahead.
That was it. This Obadiah 1 and verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Who shall bring me down to the ground? See? That's why I say, what's that, Psalms 49:11? Their inward thought is that the dwelling places shall continue forever. Go ahead.
It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
just like ancient Egypt dealt with the eagle, ancient Rome dealt with the eagle, you know, the symbol for their countries. Who else symbol is the eagle? What other country symbol is the eagle? Read that again.
Obadiah 1 and verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah.
Right, because they have reached that limit now where it's time for them to go down. They got their habitations high all the way up into the firmament, right? They got satellites, and you got Elon Musk going on these space expeditions. They just set up the U.S. Space Force military. You know, they going out of their jurisdiction. Alright? And the sheriff on the way to shut that shit down, man. Go ahead. Keep on.
It says, if thieves came by Salaki, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out?
All right, how are the things of Esau searched out? Which Esau, Edom, is the so-called self-proclaimed white man. Beginning with the banking families, they know that. They know that, man. They created the whole construct of black and white. Go ahead. That was the point on that. Who else got something? Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Job chapter 20. I'm going to start at 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, every hand of the labor. The word for wicked right there is labor, right? It say, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall what?
He shall be in straits.
He shall be in straits. Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, so really, the ones that's doing the true labor is the prophets. So now he's being very strategic about how to go forward with this MOTV strategy. All right, as he know he got to present it in a way that's real crafty and sneaky, because that's who he is, Esau Edom, the crafty, cunning hunter. And what he's best at is hunting souls. All right. As Satan said when the Lord asked him, whence comest thou? From going to and fro in the earth and up and down in it. Right? Hey, who does that? Who goes around the earth harvesting souls? All right? What nation of people are responsible for this? This madness. Keep going, bro. You have more.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right. So when he's reached that point to where he's got the whole world under his power and submitting to this new way of commerce, which is the mandating of the MOTV, then that's when the Lord gonna rain down hellfire, man. That's when the Lord gonna bring all out hell on earth. And we was talking about it yesterday. Things are already speeding up. They already talking about the earth moving faster. And the more the prophecy is fulfilled, the more time it's gonna speed up that much more. You know, when you hit the fast forward button one time on the controller, then you hit the second time, and then you hit the third time. We about in the second time right now.
Oh, okay.
When this MOTV get mandated, the Lord gonna speed it up a third time. Go ahead.
It shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yup.
This is Proverbs 11 and 7.
So when do you eat? When the meal is done. So when it's done, now he gonna sit down and
Gotta prepare.
yeah, he can digest it now. He think he can enjoy it. When the meal is